Hey there, YouTuber. So in this video, we are going to compare Aorus B660M Pro AX DDR4 motherboard to the MSI Mag Bazooka B660M. Alright, so let's talk what's similar. 4 DDR RAM slots, both places right, LGA 1700. You can see both these have pretty good looking heat sinks, power stages. So, power stages, VRM. So this thing, you know, both these are pretty good for your 12th gen lock CPUs and, you know, the unlocked CPUs. Would they be good for 13th gen? Maybe the i5 13600K or KF, but not really the i7 or the i9 13900K. All right, I would look elsewhere, like a Z790, just to avoid the headaches that might come with a Z690, and definitely potential for some loss of performance in these two motherboards. But that said, haven't tested either one of them with 13th gen. They may be fine. So, this is doesn't have its heatsink in, but there'd be a heatsink here. Same number of large PCIe by 16, 4.0, and 3.0. Then this one, though, has one of the smaller ones. CMOS battery. Have not figured out where the heck the CMOS battery is over here. It's got to be underneath here somewhere, and so I haven't wanted to try and disassemble that to find it. Here's your 24 pin power connector for the PSU to power up the motherboard. Both these have Type C Charlie headers, USB 3.2 headers, so a lot of similarities. CPU fan and CPU optional up here, where this one just has a CPU fan and then a case fan header over here. Number of SATAs, folks, are, let's slide this over a little bit, 4 and 4. Alright, so that's the same. And we aren't going to check out the BIOS in this, just so you know. Just what you have in front of us. Now, all your front panel connectors over here enclosed in this nice plastic enclosure. These are not protected like that, but this is where your front panel connectors are over here. 2 USB 2.0s on both cases, or both motherboards. HD audio all the way here. Okay, we're not going to talk about this stuff, even though this one RGB, ARGB, same over here. Now, price-wise, $129 on this guy right now. This guy was about $180, so I'm going to change up the angle so we can look at the I/O shield portion. Wow, I've never done the angle like this, but this saves on you know, how far out you have to zoom to get them all in. So the big difference here, Wi-Fi, right? This one has Wi-Fi. This one has a lot more USB 2.0s. DisplayPort, HDMI, same number there. This guy, this has the USB BIOS. There was a button on the motherboard that we didn't call out, but that has it. Alright, so this is going to be a lot easier to work with for 13th gen. 2.5 gig LAN and 2.5 gig. Both have the line in, line out, but this has fiber optic, which is nice. Or sorry, this has a microphone, headphone, but then it's got the fiber optic line out. Alright, where this is 3.5 millimeter. Type C Charlie over here. To me, that's a big advantage that this one does not have. Otherwise, you've also got well, you've got 4 USB 3.2 Gen 1s where this has some Gen 1s and some Gen 2s. So advantage heavily over here, right? But is it worth the money? Well, I would say in a lot of aspects it would be. The Wi-Fi being better, and then all the other connectors. And if you're going to a 13th gen and you don't want to buy a 12th gen CPU, this would be huge, right? Because over here you're going to have to buy a 12th gen CPU. But folks, that's going to do it for this comparison video. Thanks for checking out. Please like, please subscribe.